dia Mundu. We are setting up the big cameras because we've got a couple of things we need to film today. We have been recording stories, moments since she was conceived until now, and we have been doing regular updates every 3 months as her kind of progress development. So we've done a 3-month update, 6 months, and now we're going to do everything that happened in her 9 months. So we're going to record a little interview sit down for that. So that's why we've set up the cameras here in this room. Story has just been having a great time listening to some music. She's dancing away, flinging her head from left to right, working out how to do that while standing up. Obviously a lot of things are going through Story's head right now. She's processing a lot of different things all at once, and it's amazing to see her coordinate, standing, balancing, holding on to the side of the chair, and also flinging her head around left to right without falling over. So quite impressive to see, and it's quite funny to watch as well. Story has now been standing up now for I'd say about 10 minutes, and she hasn't really exhausted herself yet. So she's definitely getting used to being on her 2 feet for longer periods of time. And I don't think it's going to be that much longer before she works out to how to put one foot in front of the other, because she's not really shuffling along the tops of the sofa yet, but she is sliding her feet a little bit here and there and like that, just kind of making... Oh, are you getting tired now? Okay. Let's have a little cuddle. It's quite chilly, isn't it, Story? It's not warm. Daddy needs to wear more than a t-shirt, really. Eden. Yes, that's Eden, look. Yes, he is. Eden. She definitely responds to Eden's image now. Whenever she sees her, first thing she says is Eden. That's good. How's the writing of information going?
Writing of information?
Yeah, you ready to film this thing yet?
No, not quite.
It needs a bit more time. Okay. That's the filming complete, Story. You did really...
Did you do the thumbs up?
Yeah, you did really well, didn't you? She was like performing on demand there, wasn't she? As you were talking about saying goodbye, she started saying goodbye, and yeah, that was good.
It's nice to do these updates, mainly for us really, because looking back in years to come, it's nice to just see these little clips of how Story grew up.
Yeah.
So that's a nice reason for doing them.
It's also nice to watch it in a row, because with daily videos you don't see the growth as much.
Yeah.
But when you watch them 3 months at a time, just looking at her face is like, wow.
We just watched Story's 6-month update before we filmed this, and we were both like, oh look, I forgot she did that.
Yeah, it seems so soon ago, and yet she's changed so much in that time.
Yeah.
Now, if we're lucky, Story will have another sleep while we have our lunch. And it looks like it's getting a bit sunnier outside, so I'm going to go and have a check on the weather. Beautiful. And it feels quite warm out here too. Inside the house it is definitely jumper wearing temperatures, but out here it is actually quite... It feels like quite wet in the air. There's definitely been some rain because there was water on the road this morning, but now it's dried up. Just a couple of little puddles there on the step. Quick temperature check. 22 degrees, I think. Yeah. The fly count is definitely reducing now that it's getting colder, so that is one big plus. And it's been very dry recently, so it's good that we've had some rains. Recently, Sacha and I have been at home a lot. We've been just trying to catch up with our work. After our trip back to England, we spent quite a bit of money and we've been trying to recover from that. And because of that, because of being at home, even though this home is a beautiful place to be, we've got a little bit of cabin fever, and we are wanting to get out and explore again, see some things. The main problem that we're finding now is that doing day trips with a baby is very, very uncomfortable. There's not much we can do in such a small period of time because she has a routine. So we would prefer to go somewhere and stay for a longer period of time. So rather than just trying to do day trips, which isn't really working for us, we're going to try and see if we can stay somewhere and explore an area, and then go to another place and explore an area. Now obviously that costs money, so we can't really do it in hotels. In the past, as of this year, very generous subscribers have allowed us to stay in their homes, which is amazing. And we have been getting emails from people in different parts of the country who have been offering us their homes to stay in. So I think that is the perfect way for us to see more of Portugal right now, because we don't have a huge budget. It allows us to keep working from home and also see different areas and show them to you. We're trying to see if we can engage some opportunities and go and see more of this lovely country, because why wouldn't we? I made some peanut butter earlier. We just buy the cooked and salted peanuts and put them in the blender. That's it. Easy peanut butter. There we go, looking good. We've also been doing some research into when Story can be introduced to nuts and peanuts and stuff like that, to make sure she doesn't get any allergies, and where she's getting her vitamins from, and making sure she's getting a full, balanced, nutritious diet. So we've been thinking a lot about all these choices we're making, and it is rather complicated, I have to say. When you cook your own baby food most of the time, it is difficult to make sure you're covering all the bases. That's why we spend a lot of time on the internet, isn't it, Sash?
Yeah.
Just finding out advice from all different countries.
Yeah. Like I said before, like we get into a good routine with Story, and then a week or two later it changes completely. Yeah. So again, we're going through another change now, which is having her not eating the purees, and I realise now that she should have been doing it probably a bit sooner than now. So we're now trying to introduce like bigger pieces of food to Story, and yeah.
It's complicated. Mummy is on baby Story food making duty. Blending it all up.
Yeah, but I'm leaving some of it chunkier and then I'll add it in afterwards. So
good idea.
Different textures now.
Well, that all looks very healthy, doesn't it, Story?
Yeah.
Look at all that goodness.
Potato, chickpeas, lentils, some sweet corn.
Everything.
Yeah, bit of a medley you've got going on this time.
She wants it now, Sash.
You have to wait.
Can't wait. You want it now. Ooh, veg. One day you'll be chomping all this up in your mouth with all those teeth you're growing. Isn't that right? I took some footage of Story this morning on our big camera, and I always forget how amazing it looks. We get so used to using these small little vlog cameras that I forget what this looks like. It's like watching a movie. And somebody is escaping the safe zone, aren't they? Heading towards that USB wire. What's that cheeky look for? Hey? I'll let you take that, but I will remove it from you. You're just exploring. It's your dinner time, Story. It smells like a curry out here. Oh, it looks like a curry too. Is this her new food?
Yeah, and I sprinkled a bit of cumin on it. So that's why it smells like a curry.
Oh, interesting, eh?
Whoa, what is this? It's not Eden's, it's for you. It was like you subtly telling me that Mummy's cooking looks like dog food, Story. Okay, let's see how this goes.
It actually sounded like she said Story there.
Yeah, she might have done.
Unsure. Chew it all up. Oh. Well done. Good girl. It's definitely an interesting flavour, Story. You've never had cumin before.
No.
Bath time. What's this? Is this a new toy?
Empty bubble bath bottle.
Yeah. Multi-purpose. Aww. Yeah, grab it. What's happening here? What's this armour you've got on?
She's splashing so much in the bath now, so this is a bit of mummy protection.
Look at you with your little hood on. Little baby. Is someone all ready for bed?
Not quite. Nearly.
Almost.
We had some tears, didn't we? Because you didn't want to get out of the bath. It was a very fun bath.
Even though Story is over 10 months old now, she still needs to be burped after she finishes her milk bottle, and I like to put her on top of my shoulder and just bounce her around the room a little bit, very gently, and eventually she just burps it up. I've been noticing that the strength in her legs has been improving a lot recently. She's been standing up and taking little shuffles, especially today. I think it's not going to be long before she's walking. The sun is going down, soon it will be our dinner time. Casting some cool shadows there. This is a lovely place to live. An interesting update for you all after what I said this morning about getting cabin fever. Had an email from one of our viewers and they've offered for us to go and stay in their place again, so we'll get to explore a new area, and I think we're going to do that next week. Everything working out the way we want it to, we'll do that next week. I think I'm going to do a late night tonight to catch up on all of our work before we start heading off again. I am quite excited about getting out there and seeing more of Portugal. What are you doing, you crazy dog? Your dinner's out? What is it you want?
Go out.
Whee! Whee! I've gone mad! Bloody hell! I'm off, Mum. I've gone crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, straight back in. I'm going to lock you out. Imagine she did that.
I've got the keys out.
Wise.
Oh, it's lovely.
Sunshine.
It's the first time I've been out today.
Madness. Madness. How could you not enjoy this view every day?
It looks stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you want out or in? Come on. You're such a silly. Well, I can't tell you what that was about. Dirty nappy on the floor. Yuck.
I've just put our dinner on. We had some leftover chickpea curry. I'm heating that up again, and I've added some penne pasta to it, some whole wheat pasta, and I'm just letting it cook on a low heat, and it's a real ultimate comfort food because the pasta goes all nice and saucy, so it feels like a nice cozy night for a carb heavy pasta meal. I haven't been outside much today, so I thought I'd come and sit out here while it cooks, and I'm prepared. It's a little bit chilly but not too bad, but I've brought a nice cozy blanket out and I'm going to watch the clouds for a bit. Look how lovely that looks. It is very calming and peaceful out here right now, and there's a lovely smell in the air. It smells really fresh. Nice. It does look a bit like rain over there though. Some moody clouds heading our way. Hello. What?
Go around the corner like all smooth.
Do you want to join me under the blanket?
Will it fit? Is it big enough for us?
Yeah, we fit. Dinner is nearly ready. I can smell it. It's smelling lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I can smell that coconut milk.
Story is still asleep. We haven't heard from her since she's been put to bed. And I think we're just going to sit here for a bit longer and watch the clouds.
Yeah, the clouds are really mesmerising.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? And I think I'm also going to end the vlog for today. Alright with you?
Yeah. I just want to say a massive thanks to everybody who's been supporting our channel and watching the weekend vlogs. Yeah. It's making a big difference to us in our life here, and it's making the videos feel even better. So huge thanks to everyone. Yeah,
definitely.
Links are up here and down below if you want to become an 8 miler. And we'll see you next time.
Hit the thumbs up button.
Bye.
Bye.